Hello, and welcome to Firestarters. We are 6 friends who get together each week to play Dungeons and Dragons. So, our MVP from last week is Ash
Ashford. Yeah.
So, when we left off, everyone was lost in the woods. Vale and Chrysalis had gone off to try and locate this lost, ruined elf city called Chrysalis, and along the way got themselves lost. Ash and Core are now lost as well. Vale and Chrysalis are still together, lost, and Adler, Rorik, and Tiber and Solar are trying to track everyone.
They're lost.
And when we left off, Vale and Chrysalis had just battled a wolf, successfully defeated it, and then a pack of 7 more wolves showed up. And Ash had seen some movement in these bushes, approached it, and found a bear surrounded by dead wolves standing in a river. And this bear turned and looked at him. And everybody's fighting wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
So on that note,
Well, Hazel watches like a hawk.
like
Literally.
a hawk. Yes. To bear in mind here, Hazel is present with Vale and Chrysalis as well as a hawk.
But we don't know it's her.
No,
They just know a hawk
you guys
helped
don't
them attack a wolf. And
I
they're
don't
like,
know
oh,
how
nature
we
likes
don't know
us.
it's her, because isn't she like fucking green tinged?
I mean,
Yeah.
it is a light green and yellow tint. So
When the
maybe
sunlight
to the
hits just right.
common eye.
They're so
The
dumb.
common eye. There's a dumb, like, wow, it's a green and yellow hawk. I wonder who it is.
What a rare specimen.
Wow, it's beautiful. What does this mean?
So on that note, Brendo, roll initiative.
Brendon came prepared.
Negotiate with the bear.
Talk the bear down,
Talk to
damn
the
it.
bear, brother bear.
13.
13. All right.
Oh, and also, Sydney, so you know, I added in Goodnight Moonshade to your inventory, the book that Hazel gave you for Vale. So it is in there, and it is hilarious how Robert worked it. Robert made it, and he actually got the cover to look just like
AI
Goodnight
does
Moon.
come in handy sometimes.
Hilarious.
It's awesome. So it is in your inventory, especially. And if you could read, it actually is really cool. If Vale could read.
Vale can still look at the pictures.
It's still pretty pictures, though.
Okay. And alrighty. So the bear steps out of the stream and starts bounding towards Ash and Core. Core says, "What's going on?"
It's a fight because this bear wants to kill us, obviously.
There's a bear?
Yeah, and if you run away, it's just gonna want to attack you even more. So, stay behind me. Alright.
I can't go anywhere. I'm over your shoulder.
Oh
I
my
can't even
gosh.
see a bear.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yes, it's a bear.
I'm gonna put him down.
Don't freak out, dude. It's just a bear.
Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
It's just
Thank
a
you.
bear.
Thank you.
It's just a grizzly bear.
Core turns, sees the bear bounding up to them.
I told you, don't run away. Because it's just gonna chase you.
It's just gonna chase you.
It's gonna eat you if you run away.
And one bite.
No, I'm too young. And Core cast Scorching Ray on the bear.
Oh no.
Don't miss.
This blast of fiery energy shoots from Core's fingertips and slams into the bear. The bear screeches to a halt about a foot in front of you two, and is caught in a fiery blaze. His fur is singeing. And
Singeing?
singeing.
Singeing bear. It's a singeing bear. Baloo.
And this bear kind of recoils back from this fiery blast. And he kind of looks as if he's bit off more than he could chew. It is now Ash's turn.
The bear's like, hey, boo boo. I just trying to look for picnic baskets. I was looking for food.
So first, I'm going to use my bonus action to set my spear on fire.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's a bear kebab.
That poor bear.
And then I am going to trip attack it.
Bear kebab, that's funny.
He comes back with like
Trip attacking.
a
Okay.
full bear kebab. Trip attack a bear.
All right.
I was kind of stupid just now and I was chewing on a needle and I kind of cut my tongue a little bit.
Oh, that's That's not
my
good.
Goodness.
Well, darn.
Oh.
Ow.
oh, that must have been fun.
Gotta make a
Oh,
strength saving throw of 16. If I hit.
it looks oddly satisfying though. I could see where you'd want to.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's as if I do too.
Was 11.
11. Okay.
19 to hit.
Ooh,
Wow.
poor bear.
Yeah, you hit.
Good job.
And then also on this hit, I am can I add the poison from my amulet to this?
That might require an action.
No, it's when you hit a melee weapon attack using this tooth, you can choose to expend one of its charges to deal an additional 2d6 poison damage.
Then go for it.
Ooh, that's badass.
Damn.
Hit him with the bare minimum.
Fire and poison.
Ha!
Bear man.
Is it the bear puns all day now?
2,
It's the bare necessities.
and then did he hit the strength saving throw or no?
Oh, you hit on the
yeah.
strength saving throw as well.
Oh, so he's gonna trip him. Bear just crumples over.
Is Ash actually stronger than a bear?
We're about to find out.
We're gonna see.
Ash against one bear.
He's got
11, 12, 16, wait. Yeah, 16, 20, 24.
Damn.
Damn.
Oof.
So does this trip attack? It does it knock an enemy prone as well?
Yes.
Okay. So Ash lunges forward, leg sweeps this bear, knocks its back leg. The bear sprawls forward onto the ground as Ash stabs it with this spear that's on fire,
yo.
Dripping with poison.
dripping with poison. This bear lets out this growl of anguish, looking kind of pathetic on the ground. It's the bear's turn now.
Bear run. He's just turned to run away.
I have another.
Oh wait, you do. Never mind.
I have another attack.
Ash is just gonna fuck up this poor bear.
It escaped just barely.
He's just gonna destroy this bear.
Ha.
He wants to shoot from a point. He's just like,
I'm sorry. This has turned into a episode about
bear.
animal abuse now.
mm-hmm. No animals are harmed in the making of this campaign.
Unfortunately.
I'm going to now. I am going to go to attack it.
He's like, you fucking bear, come get me.
That's a 15 to hit.
Damn.
Yeah, you hit.
That is too funny. Ash is beating
I'm
the
also
crap out of
going
a
to be
bear.
adding the poison to this one as well.
That poor bear. It was just minding his business. It was just like catching a fish and a giant
Is it
lizard.
the
just-
wrong time to tell you that this is our Winnie the Pooh guest star appearance episode?
Oh, bother. He walks over. Oh my god, the amount of dice.
You didn't even notice the red t-shirt.
15, 20, 24, 28 damage.
Damn. What the hell? Excuse me?
All right.
Ash versus the bear. He's like, I'd win.
Does the bear even get a turn?
I don't think so.
Explodes.
The bear just...
Jesus.
It was like catching a fish and all of a sudden fucking Iron Fist from Marvel Rivals like...
The bear looks up haplessly at the gigantic lizard man standing over him. In a dazed stare of horror, it watches as the spear lunges down and jabs into the center of its head. The bear goes limp and is dead.
The bear
God.
didn't even get a turn.
Didn't even have a chance. He didn't even have it stand for a chance.
Oh man.
My
You know,
earlier
that was-
statement of Ash versus 100 bears stands.
Yes.
Whoa.
Because you realize that in real life, like that was like one round for us, but that was like 10 seconds in D&D time. So you just
Yeah, because I said Ash versus 100 bears, Ash would win, but he would come out of it like missing a limb or two.
yes.
Not even that.
I still stand by that. I think Ash versus 100 bears at once, like he's missing something.
He's missing at least like a leg or
I've
his
got
left-
a battle
bit of his left
scenario for
arm.
later now.
I said maybe even an eye.
An eye. I could see that. The bear bites his eye. He's like, "Hey,
He's
So,
missing
son of a
something.
bitch!"
as Ash retrieves this burning poison spear from the dead skull of the bear, he turns, and Kor is standing behind him, looking very pale. He goes, "Oh, oh, God's praise, Dominator." I'm not running. I'm not running. What do you want to do?
The lizard once. Just do what he tells you.
Whatever you want.
Whoever knows how to do this, but do you know how to scry?
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, scrying. See, that's very fascinating. Very fascinating art. Let me see.
He sees just an image of Rourke in a bubble bath. Whoa! Closes the curtains. Hey!
Kor seems
That would be so funny, actually.
to be hesitating. I could try to scry, if that's what you want.
Yeah, we gotta try and meet back up with them and go where this map is telling us to go, even though I'm pretty sure we don't know where we are right now. At all. Just right off.
Just give me a minute. He's going through this spell book. Come on. Damn. We're scrying.
He's like afraid to tell him no.
Oh, so what do you want to see?
This man and the fire were dancing seductive persons.
Okay, I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need to deep focus here.
See Ash start skinning the bear.
Jesus.
Oh my god. You should make Adler a new cloak.
Oh my
Yeah, really.
god! Why do I feel like I just saw like Ash getting eye contact with Core as he's like skinning the bear?
Core,
Describe your life.
Core is like trying to do this deep thinking meditation, and he kind of peeks open one of his eyes and is hearing this horrible sound of rending flesh as Ash is meticulously skinning this bear. Scry, Core, scry.
That's so scary.
It worked. I had a vision. I think they're over there.
Oh my god.
He points towards a group of trees.
I'm just gonna. Can I see if he's lying?
Yeah. Roll your insight.
I'm using my inspiration.
Nice.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, clear.
No.
Oh.
Not natural 20.
Nice.
Damn, you have a better insight than I thought you did.
Core
That's good.
Core is perspiring profusely. His hands are shaking as he gestures towards this group of trees. This kid's lying through his teeth.
Oh, kid.
I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna look in the direction of where he's pointing,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna grab him again.
Alright, so it seems you don't know where you're going. So, well, we're gonna go back the way that we came.
Which way's that?
Can I roll to see if I remember?
Yeah, roll your roll perception.
Come on, Ash, you got this.
Come on.
You find a bear's cave.
11.
You know, looking about you, there's a lot of trees.
Mm.
You know that the river here where the bear was, it's a little natural clearing. You know this isn't where you came from. You assume it's somewhere to the right of you, but you're not sure.
I'm going to.
Where'd you guys get this map anyways?
I think it was the old man at the bar gave it to Master Vale and Master Chrysalis.
He just said, here, have a map, go to this, follow this, and then that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of came in late to the conversation, but
Oh, you're
Vale
terrible.
and
Never
Chrysalis
mind.
seemed really excited about it.
Yeah, well, why do you think I'm looking for them? So we can figure it out.
I'm sorry. You're
You just
hurting
ran away. You ran away. Terrible.
Core hangs his head in shame. You're hurting my shoulder.
Well, we're gonna go. We're gonna go this way.
All right. What direction you start walking?
I'm going to go left.
Left.
You
You
just
stomp.
He's going
You
left.
stomp. You stomp over the carcass of the dead bear, and make your way across the river. Meanwhile,
Oh, here we go.
Oh, man.
Vale and Chrysalis
7 wolves.
And Hazel, roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
How am I supposed to do my job?
How am I supposed to do my job without initiative?
Guys, I swear I'm
Not the
cursed.
initiative.
Last
Oh, no,
session,
what?
I rolled like 3 4s in a row. The beginning of this session, I just rolled another 4.
Oh,
We got
that's not
Spencer
good.
tonight.
No.
You gotta like put it in some holy water or something.
Oh, not natural, but 20.
Ooh, I got 11, so I think Vale's gonna be the one up. That's the 7 wolves.
Not me first.
You know, it's the wolves are sleepy, sneezy, grumpy.
Hazel and the 7 wolves.
It's just like literally different. You can tell like they're all different versions of the dwarves. It'd be hilarious. You guys went to Horker's like hometown, and he's like, "Oh yes, this is Doc. This is Sneezy." Like it's just totally normal. The Warrior 7, the Magnificent 7.
Okay.
Hmm?
So I know what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm wondering if I should.
Ooh.
Interesting.
1, because we're in a forest. 2,
Oh no.
because my best friend over there does not do well with fire.
If only you had meta magic.
I think I know
know,
what you have in mind.
Desperate times.
I know. Actually, I don't even have my staff on me, so never mind. I think I'm gonna do my laser pistol.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. So,
Cause we long rested, so I have all 10 of my
Hey.
slots.
Yes.
yes, you do.
And there's
So-
7 wolves.
There's a wolf on virtually every side of you guys. You're encircled by these wolves. You guys,
Okay,
Vale and
I have
Crystals
a
are right in the
feeling-
middle.
I have a feeling like we're back to back, like some stupid ass fucking action movie.
Yep, absolutely, 100%.
And we're just kind of like sweating, and we're like,
Just like there's the hawk in the trees just shaking their head.
And
just
I'm
like,
gonna aim at the first 3 wolves directly in front of me, and I'm just gonna
Mhm.
fire off in quick succession. 3 shots. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Ooh. Go for it.
I'm gonna do this.
Do it.
Don't fail me now.
you got this.
I can't do math. Hold on. Oh,
Just spray and pray.
plus 6, 21.
That was Chrysalis. He looked over. Wow.
Wow.
You successfully hit.
Okay, so it's 3d6 plus 6 damage, so let me do this 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
5, so 12 for the first one. What the hell is 13 plus 6?
19.
19.
Of course, we'll find out, because I can't do math.
Yep. No, I can't. I was worried that my math
19
was
for the
failing
second
me.
one. I'm guessing that's left. Left one first. Middle one got the most damage so far.
Mm-hmm.
So 16 for the one on the right.
Okay. So you fire these 3 shots off. The first wolf kind of is repulsed back. The second wolf is knocked flat onto its back. The third wolf also recoils back from the shot. Is that all for your turn?
No.
Keep going.
I cast Vex and do it again.
Do it.
Ooh.
Heck yeah.
So that's 6 shots. Forgot I had Vex. I always forget I have Vex.
It's a cool one. A new addition.
Good one to have.
So I have advantage on my next, on this next one.
Very good.
Oh hell yeah.
And I don't need it. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 to hit.
You hit.
Ooh.
'cause I had to use my fingers to count.
Your
Whatever
six
works.
fingers. Your six
All
fingers.
6.
My 6 fingers, yeah.
I love it.
Do these ones again. 8, 13. So 19 for the one on the left.
Mm-hmm.
5, 6. 12 for the one in the middle. 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 23 for the one on the right.
Good lord.
Wow. Okay. So, once again, you rattle off 3 shots. Choo, choo, choo. The first 2 wolves let out these ghastly howls as they both vaporize into a light blue powdery dust.
Let's go.
That's interesting,
Wow.
considering my laser pistol does radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
I'm gonna hold my questions till the end.
Bill's like, wow, that's never happened before.
The third wolf is not dead, but the shot literally blows off one of its front legs.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, sir. Can I call him Tripod?
The hawk's like, meh.
As it's
His new name is Tripod.
The other wolf turns the other wolf. Can you scry? Help us get us out of here.
The young wolf starts going through a spell book. Come on, damn it, scry.
I don't know why you saw like the wolf from
I'm just
Shrek.
gonna point out that I have 4 shots left.
Damn.
Damn, you
All right.
expended them. That's awesome.
Because I only have 10 for long rest.
Damn, you was like, bah!
As Tripod lets out a howl of pain, the remaining wolves start to snarl and get
Oh
enraged.
my god, I'm so stupid. I forgot that I have a +2 on its
Oh.
Oh,
It's okay.
Shoosh.
It's okay. We're not gonna
things
count.
worked out.
Yeah, things worked out. We're fine.
That was still
So-
like crazy.
There's a wolf standing in front of Chrysalis, and it snarls and leaps at him. What is your AC, Jake?
He's 12.
All right. The wolf leaps at you and takes a bite at your jugular.
Oh my god.
Please tell me.
Juggler.
Do you
My
have a
jugular.
reaction? Please tell me you have a reaction.
No?
I do not.
All right.
Son of a bitch. You're gonna have the coolest scars.
Like most of them from wolves.
Most
You
of them
and a
from
scorpion.
wolves.
And
No,
a
yes.
scorpion. It's pretty
As the-
badass, I mean.
He stared death in the eyes quite a few times.
Like
Yeah.
6 times.
And Death has the eyes of a wolf for some reason.
He's seen death so much it's almost like a
It's
memory.
the wolf from the Puss in Boots movie.
Actually, I do have a reaction.
Oh wait, you do.
Did you roll
Okay.
damage yet?
Yes, I did.
Never mind. I have to say it before you roll damage. Go for it.
I fucking asked if you had a gun.
I forgot about it.
So
You give him like ample time. That was so funny.
it manages
So
to
much
take.
time.
It manages to snap at your neck, and you take 8 damage.
Okay, that could worse.
Oh, that's
That's
not bad.
horrible.
Worse.
It is
Okay.
Hoxel's turn.
I like that.
Haxel.
Hoxel.
Or we're gonna know she's Hazel now.
Potentially, if depending what she does. I'm gonna have the her
Just like a-
swoop down, and I'm gonna claw at the wolf that just bit into his jugular, just to make it more obvious this is Hazel, because she's a little angry at the one that went after Chrysalis.
Go for it.
It's 11 plus 5, so 6. 16 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
That is 14 damage flat.
Very good. Suddenly, this hawk swoops down and attacks the wolf that just bit at Chrysalis's neck, slashes it with its talons, and flies back into the trees.
I kind of swoosh past. And,
Chrysalis kind of looks at the hawk.
There's something weird about
oddly
that.
familiar about that hawk.
and
Why the fuck are you focusing on a hawk right now?
he's like bleeding from his neck.
Yeah, he's bleeding out over
Something
here.
about that hawk. It was green and
Oh,
yellow.
I saw it earlier. I swear.
That's the same hawk that was trying to save me before.
So,
And that's the end of my turn for
That's
his
the end of your
hawk
turn?
cell.
so Tripod brings his attention to Vale,
Yay.
and in retaliation for his lost limb, he leaps at Vale.
I have a reaction.
What is your reaction?
Hellish rebuke.
Finally!
I finally remember.
Yes!
Does Hellish Rebuke nullify an attack, or is it something you can do as a
no,
reaction?
It does
something I
damage
can do
after you get hit.
It just
Yeah.
does damage after she gets hit, so she can do a little
Okay.
damage, fire damage at the person who did it to her.
Yeah.
Alrighty
Which is
then.
dope.
So,
So I can never fucking remember that I have that.
so
It's such a good one. I love
Oh,
Hellish
but
Rebuke.
It's a great one to
I
have.
do have uncanny dodge.
That is true. No, is that a reaction as well?
Yes.
It is.
So
Yes,
you only
it
can
is.
do one reaction, so you have to choose between the two.
I know.
So what can you do?
Oh, I can have the attack speed.
Mm-hmm. Uncanny
Okay.
Dodge is a good one.
So I'll do that.
That's good. I love Uncanny Dodge too. That's such like glorious
The-
reaction.
Tripod leaps at you and tears into your shoulder. You take 7 damage.
And is that halved or?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Half to 7?
So it would have been 14.
Damn.
That wolf was going
Damn.
for you.
Well,
Damn, bro.
you are fortunate because I crit it.
You are very fortunate.
You chose Uncanny Dodge at the right time.
That was the good choice.
I keep forgetting that I have a ridiculous amount of hit points, though.
That's true as well.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
You're like just saying.
Little wolf bite.
You're just like not trying to brag, but
Isn't it the same shoulder I got fucking hacksawed in?
Oh god, it's a bad day for that shoulder, isn't it?
this one was gonna hurt.
Damn, you're gonna feel that tomorrow.
Wow. That sucks.
It is Chrysalis's turn.
Chrysalis.
All right. These fucking wolves are gonna pay.
He's like looks at the wolves. Y'all are gonna pay for this.
I imagine
Y'all
him
going
like
down!
holding
You're
his
like-
neck as he's saying this.
And he's like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. How many wolves are in front of me? Like 4?
Well, so 2 of them are
2, 3, 4.
So
4
there's
of them.
2 of them are dead.
There's
So
And
5 wolves and 1 of them is injured.
Yeah.
me and Vale are standing back to back. No.
Yeah, we're back to back.
yes.
Okay, so this
Like a buddy
will not
cop
affect
film.
you
It's like Rush Hour out here.
because I am
So
aiming
there's-
in the other direction.
Oh, behind you.
So
Okay,
I am going to cast my famous Rhymes Binding Ice under
Uh-huh.
a hindered spell. So you have disadvantage on your saving throw. And it's a constitution of 16 or higher.
Okay.
And this is there's like 4 wolves on this side of me, right? Where I'm standing, because she's back
So-
to back with me.
Let's see. Hold on.
So how many are facing me?
There are 7 wolves altogether. 2 of them are dead.
Okay.
So there's about
Just
4 in front of you. Yes.
4 in front of me. Okay,
They're
so
wolf
yeah,
dust.
I'm gonna
Tripod
cast-
is behind you.
second level Rhymes Binding Ice under a hindered spell.
Do it.
With disadvantage. Constitution of 16 or higher.
Gotta love meta magic.
What is that?
Something sorcerers get.
It's like you can basically it's a free action just to add different modifiers to your spells, which is really crazy. So one like
You hit-
distance spell,
Huh.
crazy different ones you can do.
You hit 2 out of the 4.
2 out of the 4. Okie dokie.
Hey, why?
Hi,
Okay, so how
Oh
this
my god,
works
you had some devil.
is the ones that I do not hit takes half the
Good.
damage.
Very good.
And let's see here. What is it? I believe it is 3d8.
3d8. Okay.
Oh, give me a
I can still
second.
hear, so keep going. I'll be right back. I still hear.
Let me find my d8s real quick.
I need a snack.
Well, you're in between turns.
Yeah,
Wanna
but I
grab?
don't got any snacks.
All right.
No.
So 3d8. Sorry. Camera's acting weird. So
I
that's
forgot.
4, 7, and 4. Or no. 4, 7, and 7, sorry. So 14 plus 4 is 18. And then plus 4 is 22.
Okay.
Those are pretty dice.
Yeah.
And then the
nice.
ones that successfully hit the Constitution saving throw take half of that.
Very good. All right. So describe the spell for me.
So, I imagine him kind of smacking his hands on the ground. And it says a burst of cold energy emanates from you in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw on a failed save. The creature takes the 3d8 cold damage and is hindered by ice formations for 1 minute or until another creature within reach of it uses an action to break away the ice. A creature hindered by ice has its speed reduced to 0. On a successful save, the creature takes half the damage and isn't hindered by ice.
All right. So as you spray out this icy energy from your fingers, the first 2 wolves on your left freeze solid into blocks of ice. The other 2 recoil back, but are not dead.
And then I have a bonus action.
Do it.
So as my bonus action, I am going to go into what's known as snowstorm haze. And basically I turn into a whirlwind of snow.
Well, that's
And
interesting.
all creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against me while I'm in this snowstorm effect.
Does it affect
No
party members as
damage.
well? Okay.
No damage. It is just a defensive spell. So
Okay.
I'm basically in the center of a whirlwind of snow, and you can't see me. You have disadvantage to hit me.
Oh, I
Dang,
got
that's
you.
cool.
All right. Very cool. So
That is the end of his turn.
So for these other wolves, for the frozen wolves, they have to take an action to try and break free, or how does it work? Of their icy confines.
Let me see.
Or do they have to just
It-
wait?
It says you have to wait unless something else breaks it free.
Gotcha.
For Rhymes Binding Ice.
So in that case,
they're stuck for a minute.
it is now Vale's turn again.
Yay! I'm gonna
Yay.
cast cloud of daggers.
Okay.
Ooh.
Who you aiming it at? You got tripod in front of you, and the 4 behind you.
I'm gonna go for the 4 behind. Let me see. Yeah, so you conjure spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube centered on a point within range. Each creature in that area takes 4d4 slashing damage. A creature also takes this damage if it enters the cube or ends its turn there, or if the cube moves into its space.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right.
Yeah, so actually I'm gonna aim for tripod. Because I can only hit one creature at a time, and tripod's the only one in front of me at the moment. So I'm just gonna go for a tripod.
Do it.
He's so silly.
He is.
Does it say anything? Oh no, I can just cast it.
You just cast it. What do I have to roll against it?
You don't.
Oh, I don't.
Nope.
Which one?
It's what? Daggers? What is
Oh,
it?
Cloud of Daggers.
Cloud of daggers.
Yeah, Cloud of daggers. It doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyone in that zone just takes it.
Anyone in that zone.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
That's
So-
a badass one.
As you cast this,
No, I don't use it a lot.
That's actually did not know that was so badass. Actually, that's cool.
So suddenly, these magical daggers appear in the air and fling themselves in a volley at tripod.
I'm getting my my dice. It's 4d4 slashing damage.
That's
Very
badass. That's cool.
Where's my other one? Let's do
Have
you.
I used Snowstorm Haze for the first time?
That was cool. I didn't know you had that one.
Yeah, that's a cool one, huh?
That's it.
Like kind of like a fog cloud you put on yourself.
It's like a whirling. I imagine like Storm
9
and
damage.
Marvel Rivals, but with
Yeah, he
snow
goes
around
into
her.
the tornado.
So 9 damage.
Yeah.
These daggers rip through the air and into tripod, and in a matter of seconds, the wolf that was standing there is torn to ribbons.
Not tripod.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
That was my
tripod.
second
Oh.
level. If I had done my 3rd level Cloud of Daggers, it would have been 6d4.
Whoa,
Damn.
that's badass. Wow.
And then tripod would have been even more dead.
Yeah.
So
Now
is
I'm
that
gonna
all for your turn?
No, so now I'm gonna turn around. So now we're facing these 4 wolves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna actually cast darkness.
Ooh.
Darkness. Interesting.
Ooh.
I think it's your first time casting this. I don't think I've
It
seen you do it
is,
before.
yeah.
Well, that's so cool.
So
It's the
I
li-
know me and Chrysalis both have dark vision. I don't know if wolves do, but I don't think they do. So it's magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration. It's concentration up to 10 minutes. The darkness spreads around the corners, and a creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness. So we actually
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like nobody can
That's
see.
fine.
So that's
Nobody
kinda
can
cool.
see. Nobody can
They
see.
can't see. We can't see.
It's
Hoxell
dark.
We
can't
can
see.
read. Oh wait, we can't
Oh, we
read
can-
minds unless we see them.
Yeah.
You're gonna scare Hoxell right now because she's gonna see them just disappear in the darkness. She's like, "What?"
Yeah.
So
I
this-
just want to point out that Vale has never actually casted this spell, so he doesn't know that he can't see.
I can't see.
So Vale
This is great
Cast
for
the
Adler.
spell.
though.
I know.
Oh wait,
yeah.
I can't see.
I accidentally
blanket-
fucked us, but it's fine.
a blanket of darkness and shadow suddenly conceals the 4 remaining wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Vale and Chrysalis and Hoxell cannot see the wolves any longer.
Chrysalis is still spinning in a whirlwind.
So
No, in the dark.
yeah, it looks like it says, or it looks like it's 15-foot radius and 60 feet high. I think
Yeah.
4.
because it says 60 feet and 15 feet, but it says it fills a 15-foot space. So I'm assuming that means vertically. So yeah, it means probably Hoxell's like, "Rah!"
Mhm.
So from where Vale casted it, are Chrysalis and Vale standing in this darkness as well?
So the way that I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna cast it right on top of the wolves.
On the wolf.
because I can control. Because I can
That's smart.
control where it goes, and it's up to 15 feet. But that's just up to 50. It's between 15 and 16 feet.
Okay.
So I can choose.
Oh, so you could choose then.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's
So
pretty wild.
I'm gonna cast it right on top of the wolves.
Okay.
So the wolves are lost in darkness.
Very good. All right. So
And then that's it for my turn.
you hear the sounds of whimpers and teeth snapping from inside the darkness. It sounds like there's a lot of confusion going on in those shadows. It is Hazel's turn.
Okay, just to make sure I double check that. So yeah, it actually can be casted from a range of 60 feet, and it is a 50-foot radius. So basically, what's good about it is that you have basically it is just encompassing the wolves, which is really cool. So it
Yeah.
actually helps you a lot, which is really good.
That's why I did it like that.
That's smart. So Huxell doesn't see any wolves. I haven't done this before, but I'm gonna hold my action and use it to where if a wolf steps out of the darkness, that'll be my trigger to attack them.
Okay, I like that. Very good.
So if any of them move out, I'm gonna swoop down and attack them with my regular talons attack.
I just figured Hazel was going to take this opportunity.
Ooh, do you want to know
attack
something
Vale.
really cool I just read about this? about darkness?
What's
What?
that?
I also want to point out that's also one of my Infernal Legacy things.
Ooh.
But it says if any of this spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second level or lower, the spell that created the light is automatically dispelled.
Whoa, that is badass.
That's very cool.
You infernal creature.
That's very cool.
You damn infernal creature. That's wild.
So, as Hazel is watching for any kind of movement, suddenly, a wolf bounds out of the darkness, darts out of the left side of it, and seems to be making a beeline towards Chrysalis.
And that's my ride.
Do not forget. It's
Oh, that's a
disadvantage
1.
to hit me.
You spin
That's a
it.
natural 1 for
No.
my attack.
Hazel swoops down.
Bell, what the fuck, bro?
It was so dark.
She extends her talons outward.
Oh
She
no.
goes to slash at the wolf, misses the wolf by a good distance, and slams flat into a tree instead.
Oh,
No.
that could be worse. I thought it was me, Vale, I was gonna hit into. So I'm grateful.
Take 4 damage.
Okay, that could be worse. You see the hawk's like. "Brr."
So the wolf leaps at Chrysalis with spinning, icy little tornado there.
I love that cut.
He's so good.
He is the sweetest kitty. So cute.
I noticed today that he has these 2 little dots on the side of his nose.
Oh my god! Oh, I didn't
They're
see
so
that before.
symmetrical.
I didn't notice that.
Oh.
The way he
he's
looks
so
shyly away from the
fucking
camera.
pretty.
It's just so pretty. I love that little kitten.
So, the wolf leaps at Chrysalis, and instead of making contact with Chrysalis, gets caught up in the storm that he's conjured around himself. The wolf is spinning around in this vortex, and then just gets boop, spit out and is kicked back to the ground. It is now Chrysalis' turn.
Can I still see the wolf that got spit out?
Yes, you can. He's not returned to the darkness.
So, I am going to slide into the wolf.
Whoa, I slide into that wolf.
No, I
Now-
slide into
That
the
poor
wolf.
wolf.
Does that
It's,
require concentration?
So
don't think
yeah,
so. I think it's
I'm
just-
dropping, but I am dropping the whirlwind. The snow
Okay.
whirlwind.
Is it concentration
Yeah.
though, ice slide?
No, but I think
Actually-
that the snowstorm haze is. Yeah, it's concentration
so-
up to an hour.
So you actually don't have to switch off. You can do both.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yeah, because it's instantaneous. The only one that
Oh, yeah,
trumps
'cause it
out
doesn't
concentration spells is
It's another
concentration.
concentration spell.
So you actually you're a whirling haze of snow.
A whirling haze of snow is sliding towards. It's sliding towards this
Spitting
wolf.
top.
Make a dexterity saving throw of 16 or higher.
The wolf successfully evades you.
Okay, so then I just pass straight past the wolf. I still have my snowstorm haze on, and I'm going to cast Ray of Frost. So let's see if I hit you. Come on, if I roll another 4, I swear to God. Oh!
Let's go!
No way,
It wasn't a four.
dude!
The gods are on my side.
Oh my god!
So
awesome.
it's just a cantrip too. It's a Ray of Frost cantrip, 2d8. So he basically just shoots a stream of frost out of his head towards this wolf, and then I'll roll the damage real quick.
Do it.
2 3s, so that is 6 plus 4, so that's 10 damage.
So, as this ice magic makes contact with the wolf, it stops moving and seems to freeze in place, and then shatters to pieces on the ground.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. And that's the end of my turn.
It is now Vale's turn again.
Okay. Sorry.
You're fine.
I was doing research for my birthday gift to myself.
Ah! Gotta love that.
So
Okay.
I needed to look up how much the deposit was. Because I think I'm gonna apply for the deposit within the next couple.
What are you gonna get?
I'm getting permanent fangs.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yes, I remember you mentioning that to me.
Hell
Yes,
yeah!
Yeah. I've decided I'm going to Viper Veneers in LA. So.
That's wild.
Yo, Sid, let's go.
But if
But
we're
I
still,
haven't decided if I'm gonna get the smalls or the mediums.
Mm. I heard someone say that you're going to relearn how to chew a little bit with it. I heard people saying, I watched a video on that. Be ready for that.
So it is slightly like that. I've been wanting this for the last 10 years. So I've done a lot of
I
research.
figured you researched on it.
Yeah, I've done a lot of research onto it. So you do
I
have
followed
to
a girl who
learn,
actually did it, and it was cool.
Yeah, you do learn how to chew slightly.
Don't bite your tongue. No, just kidding.
Different. That's why I was like, maybe I'll do the small ones.
Could you?
Yeah.
I mean,
The
obviously.
small ones are still cute.
Yes.
But the mediums. Yeah. Anyways, let me see what I'm gonna do.
I'm still listening. I'll be right back.
I will say, it will create conflict with battles later in this campaign if you show up with vampire fangs.
Oh my god! They might know. The vampire's like, you're one of us. That's kind of low key awesome if you have the vampire
Vale-
fangs for.
Vale already has fangs. Remember?
That's very true,
That's right,
actually.
yep.
True.
It's like literally. And then if you cosplay as Vale, you'll be even closer, like to being like Vale. You have the
It's
fangs
the
already.
fact that Vale has the double fang going on.
Oh,
and
that's so cool! I forgot about
I
that.
don't.
That would be a bit too difficult.
Yeah, that might be a little tough. Yeah.
Listen,
But still.
I don't know. I don't know if she does this, but if she
Oh,
does.
you're thinking.
You're like, hey, so let's make this happen.
But like, okay, especially because I'm literally going to school right now to low-key be a doctor. Like, that'd be hilarious. Like, you go to the doctor, and your doctor walks in.
Yeah, but you have to come in and be like, so we're gonna draw blood.
Yeah, I'm a blood donor.
It's even funnier because
Don't be scared.
I actually debated for a while. Oh my god, I'm getting off topic. I debated for a while on being a phlebotomist, but I decided to go to the radiology route. But
That's very cool.
but that would have
But that would have been so funny if you'd been like,
yes.
and now we're gonna take your blood.
I will be taking your blood.
Use your fangs.
So cool.
With a syringe, silly.
Yeah.
Silly. Whose turn was it, by the way? I went blank.
Vale.
I went blank for a second. I was like, wait.
There's one wolf out of the darkness, right?
It's in pieces on the ground at the moment.
Oh.
Right.
Shut up.
So there are 3 wolves in the darkness. 2 of which are frozen.
2 of which are frozen. Okay, so I'm gonna use one of my actions because it's a concentration spell. So I'm gonna break my concentration
On the darkness?
on the darkness, and I'm gonna use something I have never used in D&D,
Oh.
Very
which is hilarious
Sad.
when you think about it, considering it's D&D.
Huh.
I'm gonna use my sword.
Yeah.
That's like relatable. That's like
Yeah.
a lot of our characters. Like, you just have weapons. You're like, oh yeah, I have this thing in my bag. I forgot.
Vale
what
was
this
just
is."
carrying that for decoration.
I'm just like,
Honestly,
oh yeah.
yeah,
Probably.
It looked
yeah.
cool.
Knowing
It looked
him-
cool.
it matched his outfit.
And he's
Yeah.
like, I'll take it.
And I'm gonna do something with it
Mhm.
that I'm not sure is gonna work.
Oh.
Okay.
The wolves are frozen, right?
Yep. Both wolves are frozen.
I will remind you that if you do hit the wolf and you
Yeah.
do not kill it, you break it out of the ice.
Okay,
Says any
so-
creature.
Okay,
Mm.
so that was my question, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna work. What I
Mm.
wanted to do was I wanted to hit the ice with the sword and shatter it with the intention of breaking the wolf into pieces. But I wasn't
Well-
sure if the wolf was actually frozen.
You can certainly try it.
Shattering the wolf into pieces.
That would be badass. Do it. Do
I'm
If
it.
you
going to
hit
count
its
it.
health point,
I'm going to count it as
Yeah,
a called
yeah.
shot.
Okay, so
not
disadvantage,
a
but,
headshot.
Okay,
So you would roll it
but shatter that
disadvantage.
wolf.
disadvantage. Okay, I'm gonna use my 2 most favorite dice.
Oh
Mhm.
yes.
My veil
Come on.
dice and my glittery.
Oh, I love those
Mm.
ones.
Okay. Oh god, okay.
Come
so
on,
scared.
you got this.
Okay. I just need to show you guys this.
Oh, I
because
want to see.
I'm it's disadvantage, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, I need you guys to see this. This is fucking ridiculous. Let me figure out how to turn this on my tablet. Is it like this?
Oh,
How do I
no.
do this? I don't know how to do this, so I'm just gonna go like this. Hopefully you guys can see.
What?
Oh.
That is fucking badass.
Well,
There's
that's
no. That is amazing.
well. Okay then.
What the heck?
What the fuck?
Those are your best dice. You said you're like.
Bro, that was disgusting.
That is amazing.
Let's go.
They are your best dice.
A fraction apart from each other's.
So
That is badass.
Vale, upon realizing that he has a sword, draws it quickly,
Oh, it's so
Runs up-
stupid.
runs up samurai style to the wolf with one single slice. He slices into the wolf. For a moment, nothing happens. And then, on a perpendicular slant, the wolf slices in 2.
I love the
collapses
image
to
of
the
that.
Dude,
It
that's
just
so fucking
slides
dumb.
off.
That's so dumb.
That is amazing. I love the idea. And then I feel like Crystal and Hazel are just staring like, wow. Oh, okay.
I was like, wait a minute. It doesn't
He's like,
say what I
what?
think. it does, right?
That's amazing.
that was
That's one of
excellent.
the best rolls you've ever. I think it might be the best roll you've ever done in the game so far.
That's fucking stupid.
That's so amazing. That was incredible.
We have a frozen wolf and an unfrozen wolf remaining.
That's the end of my turn. I'm ending it there.
I ended.
That was fucking
Bill
dumb.
stands up and bows.
The unfrozen wolf.
I'm like sweating.
That was incredible.
That was
a good
freaking
gamble
awesome.
too. Called shots don't always work out. That was great. That
That's
was
like
about as good
when
a
they
called
work
shot as
out.
you can
It's the
get.
most amazing thing.
That was like the best it could have
That's the best
That's
called
the
shot you
veil
could
dice.
ever have.
Yes.
That's the best called shot I think we've ever had in the game so far.
That pissed me off, low-key.
Not as pissed off as the unfrozen wolf.
Yeah,
Having seen its frozen brethren sliced into
Humiliated.
ribbons, he charges Vale.
Ooh, he's mad.
I'm gonna do my uncanny dodge again.
Tripod.
Okay.
Is it Tripod? No, Tripod's dead, isn't he?
Tripods.
I feel like he was screaming watching Tripod's
Chopped
dead
liver.
body on the ground.
Yeah.
Tripod!
Oh yeah, because of
He
the
saw
dagger.
him. He saw like the sliced in half one and Tripod. And he's
History repeats itself. Take 7 damage.
oh wow! Wait, you rolled a natural 20 again?
You dodge another crit.
What?
Oh, whoa.
This is a crazy night. What is happening?
Yeah, it's a weird night tonight. This is interesting.
It's
The
the strawberry
frick?
moon.
It is.
Yes.
And the wolves are reacting.
The wolves are out.
Wow.
Yeah.
The wolves are out.
That's so funny. We're fighting wolves on a full moon.
That is funny.
It is now Hazel's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. How many? We have 2 left, right? One's frozen,
A
one's
frozen
not.
one and a very disappointed one.
I'm gonna go for the non-frozen one.
The disappointed.
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 Well, that sucks. That is 9 to hit.
Once
She's
again.
still discombobulated from hitting the tree.
She's got a
Hazel.
concussion.
Hazel is a birdie with little birdies spinning around her head. Tries to reorient herself, swoops down at what she thinks is the unfrozen wolf, but it's not. It's the frozen wolf, and your talon just dinks off the side of its icy body.
And you see like it looks like a drunk bird flying by. You guys just like, what the heck? And I'm gonna
It is now.
have her land in a tree nearby and try and like shake her feathers. Try to figure what's going on right now. That's
It
the
is
last time I
now
use you tonight, Dice.
Chrysalis's turn.
Crystalus.
Let's see what I got.
Let's see.
Okay.
My dice have rolled 5s 3 times in a row. That's ridiculous.
You're cursed with
You-
5s, Jake's cursed with 4s.
This is awful.
You see a snowstorm
Mm-hmm.
sitting around, fling a shard of ice out. And I'm casting an ice knife, 2nd level, on the unfrozen wolf.
Okay.
How close is the wolf to the frozen one?
It is probably within 2 feet of it.
Okay. Okay. So let me roll and see if I hit him first for the bludgeoning. And then you're going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That is 9 plus 8, so 17.
It hits.
Okay. And then make a dexterity saving throw of 16 or higher for me, for both wolves.
The first wolf, you miss. The second one, you hit.
Okay.
So you hit the frozen one.
Okay. So then the first wolf only takes the bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Donnie, you look so serious.
So that is
I'm
7.
looking at all my character sheets.
I'm
like,
Robert,
oh god.
It's a
7
7.
bludgeoning damage
Okay.
for the unfrozen wolf.
Okay.
And then this will break the frozen wolf out, the damage that he takes.
Okay.
So this is 3d6 cold. So that is 1 and 4, and then 1 more. And 5, so 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14. Cold damage.
Okay. The wolf received the unfrozen wolf that's hit by this bludgeoning damage and appears to be badly injured. Meanwhile, the frozen wolf explodes into chunks.
I do have a bonus action.
Do it.
For my bonus action, I am going to target the one that is still alive,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just going to do a simple ray of frost again.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
18.
Damn.
Ooh.
Plus 8, so that is 26 to hit.
You hit.
Okay. And it is going to be 2d8 damage. Ice damage.
Okay.
So 5 and 3 is 8, plus 4 is 12. 12 ice damage.
The wolf is trying to limp away. It looks as if it's trying to escape. When you hit it with this icy frost, it lets out this yelp and then makes no sound as it freezes solid into a statue state.
Ooh.
And with that, the wolves are defeated.
Good job, guys.
Yes. That's badass.
And as Chrysalis and Vale are gazing upon this frozen wolf, meanwhile, Ash and
I'm
Core.
just going to point out real quick
Uh-huh.
that Chrysalis has not dropped his snowstorm spell.
So he's still spinning in
He's still
circles.
spinning in circles.
He's still spinning in circles.
He's dizzy by this point.
He's super dizzy.
You can stop now. Chrysalis, you can stop now. They're dead.
My first time doing this, I don't know how.
I love that.
So,
Can I trip him?
yeah.
It's gonna be disadvantage.
Yeah.
I know,
Mhm.
but we can try.
So, roll your strength.
Strength? Okay, cool. What he did? I didn't know
At
what it did.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. That's an 11.
So you go to kick him, and instead your leg gets kind of tangled in the vortex, and for a minute you kind of were picked off your feet, and you're spinning in a circle, and then you just get kind of knocked down on your ass.
Oh, fuck.
That's too
I do want
funny.
to point out that he cannot see either. So he can't see anything around him when he's in this snowstorm. All he sees is snow
He's
flying
like,
around
"What
him in
the
circles.
Jane,
all he
stop
hears-
this crazy thing!
All he hears is Vale hit the ground, and he's like,
My ass.
He's like, what is happening? Keep going. I can still hear. I'm just having a little snack.
So as Chrysalis's world continues to spin, we return to Ash and Core, who have made it across the river and are making their way through
Downtown.
downtown.
Literally thinking it.
Downtown Forestville. Lots of trees. There's lots of trees. That's where you're at. What do you want to do? Sir? Sir? I'm not gonna run away, but I can't feel my shoulder anymore.
I feel like for my mouth, I'd have to do the smalls.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Put him down.
But I agree.
I agree.
Thank you. So, where are we?
Honestly, I have no idea because of you.
Well, I mean, I suggested we go east.
Well, let's do that.
Oh, okay. Well, so he turns directly around. I guess we're going this way, where my scrying led me.
Scrying. Yeah.
Core pulls
I
up
know
his
you're
scrolls.
lying about that. It's okay. It's okay to not be able to do it.
I just,
You just don't have to lie about it. I thought you were a cleric.
I'm a novice. I'm in training. That's why I'm on this pilgrimage with Master Tiber. The scrying is kind of advanced for my level. I just saw you kill a bear with your with your bare hands, and so I was a little nervous to disappoint you. Should I still be nervous?
I don't want you to die and run away. So just don't run away from me. Because if you run away and die, then it's my fault. It's gonna be my fault. So
That's reasonable. Sure. I'll just stick with you and not die.
alright, let's go.
The long, awkward silence. So the two of them start marching now back through the foliage and back over the river. And within a few minutes, they're stomping over the bear's carcass again and are making their way to the east. Meanwhile, Adler has been hard at work trying to track down where everyone has disappeared to. Now, was Adler trying to find Vale and Chrysalis or Ash?
Adler was tracking Ash.
Was Ash, okay. So, what I want you to do is roll perception for me.
Okay. Please.
I am listening. I will be right back. Continue.
That is 17.
Okay. So, with your blindfold on, you've been sensing, feeling your fingers along the ground, sniffing the air, trying to get a whiff of a giant lizard man somewhere in the proximity. And suddenly, a familiar scent comes to you. It is the distinct smell of ash.
What does ash smell like,
That's a good question.
Brendon?
Fried Hell Rider jerky.
And anger.
He smells like meat.
Just meat.
Adler knows the scent of undisclosed meat. And he knows it must be ash. And from what you can tell, it's coming from the west of you. Adler, have you got anything?
Oh yeah. They're west of us. Adler takes a running start and hits into a tree. And then he like braces himself and then starts heading to the direction where he smells.
From under your blindfold, you hear the voice of Solar go, "Oh, it's the blind leading the blind."
Did I hear him say it?
Yes.
You know, my hearing is exceptionally good. And
Why
then
did you say anything?
You just see him take his blindfold off, and he looks right at Solar.
Where did you acquire this skill, sir?
Well, I don't really feel like going into the entire depths of my backstory with you, buddy. But I had a blind mentor. He taught me everything. He taught me how to fight. I used to pay him with what little money I had when I worked on my mom's farm.
That's interesting.
How'd you learn how to fold a shirt, bud?
Solar becomes very serious for a moment. With much timing and diligence.
Well, let me tell you this. I've never folded a shirt. I never will.
You know what, sir? I can tell that. I'm sorry to interrupt the both of you, but we have a search party going on.
You just see, like, Adler kind of like shrug his shoulders up, puts his blindfold back on, and he just starts to head into the direction where he sensed Ash.
Rorik is desperately trying to run after Adler, and he turns to Tiber and goes, "At this rate, they'll have killed every vampire in the kingdom by the time we find a way out the other side of these woods." And we return to Chrysalis and Vale.
I can't make it stop.
Can I look for like a log, like a tree branch to like throw at him?
You don't even have to roll. Literally, the ground is strewn with large tree branches. Pick any that you like.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick up like a nice, like hefty looking one, and I'm just gonna.
You're gonna throw it at him?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know again it's disadvantage, but what is it? What am I rolling?
Do dexterity in this case.
Okay, I have great dexterity. Ah, no, I don't. That's a 8.
8. Okay. You hurl the branch at the spinning vortex. It gets
Out of my coffee. You fucking dicks.
swept up into the vortex. Some leaves get in Chrysalis's mouth before the branch is ejected from the vortex.
What? I'm sorry. I was drowning ants in my coffee.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so the branch got sucked into the vortex. Some leaves got sucked into Chrysalis's mouth, but the branch just got shot back out.
Oh.
Yep.
Not at me, I hope.
No. Just kind of lands limply on the
side.
ground. Yeah.
Damn it. I don't know how to help you. I'm sorry.
Can I can I have Haxel fly down and just return to Hazel's shape, like drop her wild shape?
Oh yeah,
cast
of course.
Entangle on Chrysalis, right next to Vale.
Yep.
Did you say anything?
She just appears right next to Vale, just a hawk, and just
So-
standing
I
right
was
next
about
to
to
Vale.
say. I was about to say, if you said something, it would make a difference.
She came up silent, and then I'm casting, so you gotta make a 14 strength saving throw. Or you'll be restrained.
A strength saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, strength is not my strong suit.
That's why I'm hoping this might work.
Oh!
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. He just stops in his freaking tracks.
There's a as the vines wrap around Chrysalis, there's a strange kind of screeching brake sound as he comes to a sudden halt.
And you see the look of absolute fear wash over his face.
You also see an equal amount of anger and hate inside of her eyes. Her green eye glows a little bit longer.
Also, as the world stops spinning, you also are feeling a little bit of nausea as well.
And may I say that entanglement is staying. She's not removing it. You are still restrained, and
Crystal
in
is
that moment,
vomit everywhere.
he just picks up pancakes.
Vale, Hazel, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no! Oh, don't puke on me, please.
Oh.
That's an 11.
That's a 15 for me.
As Chrysalis projectile vomits and pancake puke sprays through the air, Vale manages to leap back. Hazel doesn't.
Oh my god, her studded leather armor.
And her studded leather armor is now decorated with puke.
Oh.
She looks down, and her face has not changed. She looks like a stop a clock at this point. And she looks up at Chrysalis. You did notice her green eye seems to be emberly glowing a little bit. And I turn and punch Vale in the nose.
Oh!
What the fuck did I do?
I'm probably gonna miss this one.
An unarmed strike?
Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7 to hit. It's gonna miss.
Do I do anything?
I think I'm under your AC. I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but it's 14.
Hazel turns to punch Vale in the nose, but instead her hand kind of just skims across
He's like
the
gonna
tip
sneeze.
of his nose, and you take no damage.
She looks like, ugh. She's like, you fast son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
So this is so funny, huh? Just leave us all behind, huh, Vale? Great idea. Take my brother with you down some fucking rabbit hole of stupid ideas that you come up with.
Oh.
You dumbass.
Whoa.
And she has her hands on her hips just looking at you.
With puke dripping off of her too.
First of all, this was not my idea.
Chrysalis throws up again. And then he goes, "It was mine."
And she turns back and looks at Chrysalis and she's like, it was your idea.
Second of all, why the fuck would I drag the person named Chrysalis to the city of Chrysalis? Critical thinking, Hazel.
She looks
Third of
back.
all, you wouldn't have wanted to come anyway. You would have tried to convince us not to go.
No, on the contrary, I was trying to have us go together and convince Rourke to go with us. And you're the king of stupid ideas, Vale, so I expected you first. But then I guess my brother's the one.
Okay, listen here. I just need to point out to you Missy, that most of the shit we get into is because of Chrysalis. I just happen to be here.
Hey.
He's like so wrapped in vines too as this is happening.
You see him kind of like try to shake some of the vomit off of his face.
I'll admit, most of the damage, usually me. I can't help it. I'm a destructive person.
But you give him
But
this
that
idea.
doesn't
You're
mean that it's automatically my fucking fault.
because you're the influencer. And you're a bad influence for him.
Influencer. Okay.
Hazel,
I may have taught him how to
I'm not
cut, but I'm not a bad
stupid.
influence.
I love the contrary of that. I want you to say for yourself,
make
Chris. Do you want to explain
decisions.
yourself to me?
I make decisions by myself.
Also,
Hazel.
why does he have to explain himself to you? He's a grown man.
And I want to know why he left me behind. Oh, was it because you
Whoa.
just don't want to be around me?
Are you guys gonna let me talk, or should I just sit here?
I'll
Suddenly.
drop my entanglement on him.
Suddenly, the group hears what sounds like singing coming from their left. Nature loves me so, because the clerics tell me so.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You guys hear a voice. You guys hear a voice drifting in. You see, that's one of the traditional songs that they taught me at the Alra Monastery.
Please stop, I'm begging you.
I can teach you the words.
It's Chrysalis! Where are you?
Suddenly,
You've dropped the entanglement on Chrysalis, right?
Yes, I do. I want to make sure I actually can or not.
so stomping out of the bushes, suddenly Ash and Core appear. Oh! It was East.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, so she can drop her concentration and end it. And she's like, oh, great. Look who found us.
Hey,
Run,
this
time.
idiot ran off.
Get
And you were
her away from me. I'm tired of her.
Well, She looks over and she's like,
Mistress Hazel, what are you doing here?
I'm wondering why I was ditched behind by my own friends. So-called
Why are you
friends.
covered in puke?
Oh, my.
And she starts kind of like, you see her like wiping it off the studded armor. It's like, disgusted by that. And she's like, I punched the wrong person, Vale. Or almost punched the wrong person. She's like,
yeah, you need to work on your aim.
Oh.
she walks up to Chrysalis, kind of away from Vale now, and she gets like right to him, and she's like, so you just automatically thought I would just, leave you behind there?
You know what your problem is? You never tell me anything. You just go off and do whatever you want, and then expect me to know that you're
You
gonna
didn't even
take
give me a chance, Chrysalis.
to a place called Chrysalis.
You
'Cause
decided to
why
go.
would you want to take me there?
Why wouldn't I want to take you there? Why wouldn't we want to go together?
If I
It's where
would
we
have known
come
you were
from.
taking me, I would have waited for you. But you didn't tell me that.
You didn't even give me
just
5 minutes,
walked
Chrysalis, because you know
away.
why? Because you just want to do everything for yourself.
May I say
You are the
something?
most selfish person I've ever met.
I'm selfish.
Can I interject something? Mistress Hazel?
And she's like not even looking at Cora. She's got her finger pointed at Chrysalis.
Did you say that I was selfish?
You heard me.
Oh, that's big coming from you. That's real big, real nice, Hazel. You want to talk about selfish? How about,
You tell her.
oh, Chrysalis, let me go through this portal real quick. I'll be back for your birthday. Oh, wait. Did you come back for my birthday? No. You left me.
And did you ever once ask me why? What happened to me?
Well, it took me about 5 years to find you, now didn't it?
And it took me equal amount of time, Chrysalis, to
Didn't
find
even
you.
recognize him. Didn't even recognize him.
Thank you, Vale.
She looks back. She's like, you should fucking stay out of this, Vale. It's nothing to do
And
with you.
You
Hey,
know what's
I'm not
funny
the
about
bad sibling
that?
here.
I
You
have
know
been
what's funny
trying.
about that, Hazel, is you said you'd have my back for forever, but then for some reason you turned your back on me
My
and you
camera's going
left
out.
me.
What?
My camera's gonna have the worst time ever to have my camera go out.
Oh, what a dick.
You said you'd always have my back, and then you went and turned your back on me.
Get what you once said, Chrysalis. You have the stage. She looks you right in the eyes.
Oh, well, in that case. You know, I never forgot your face. Somehow it was easy for you to forget mine. Literally, your face is the only thing that kept me going. When I went to sleep and I couldn't sleep, so I stayed sitting there thinking, your face constantly went through my brain again and again and again. It went through my brain in the worst times and in the best times. And it also went through my brain when I was faced with the option to destroy the summer fae altogether. You know, it was a really big, important part of my life. And as soon as I found you, I came to the realization that maybe this is one-sided. Maybe I wasn't as important to you as you were to me.
That's what you think?
Well, I mean, you don't talk to me, do you?
Well, Chrysalis, I've heard a lot about what you went through. But haven't had you ask me once what I went through when you left, when I left you behind.
Well, I mean, I'm
You
assuming
make
you
it like
just had
my...
a pretty great life, right?
That's what you assume?
Had a nice
You think I just...
boyfriend. I mean, it was good enough to forget me.
Well, you know, Chrysalis, when I went home, I really tried. I wanted to bring you with me. When I got home, I was treated like a stranger. What, you see my home? Entirely just... Yada wasn't even happy to see me come home. I mean, the entire Druid clan just thought I was some kind of... They didn't know what to think. How the hell could she come back from the Feywild? Alive. Sure, some were happy, but... most of them just thought I was... You know... Yada didn't embrace me with any kind of hug when I came home. She just put me right to servitude. I just came right as, like, basically her slave to her. I could never impress her enough. It was miserable, and I hated myself for leaving. The first week was impossible for me to get through. You know, Chrysalis, why I had to forget about you? Because at some point, I knew I was never going to see you again. I had to let you go.
And did you know that before or after you left me? Come on, Hazel. How many portals are in the Feywild? I may have been a kid then, but I'm full grown now.
You know how hard it was to find it? They closed every portal in the forest. You can thank Colm Kane for that. And not to mention him, who I had to serve as, like, his loyal favor. The man who took your parents' life. And I had no choice. I was stuck. I was trapped. I had nowhere to go. And I couldn't get back. And I tried. I did everything I possibly could. And I was miserable. And it was horrible. And you have every right to hate me for that. But I hate me for it too. All you
Look,
can talk about is
all I can talk about is what? How you left me? You know, I remember you talking about Yara when I was little. And I remember telling you I didn't like her very much. You had family. Yeah, I wasn't blood, but I didn't think that mattered. You had someone who wanted you around. And the first chance you got, you left.
you don't
And serving
understand.
home pain, there's always a choice.
I split between two worlds, Chrysalis. You never had that option. You were born in the
Yeah, 'cause you
Feywild. I
took it
had
from
people
me.
I loved and I cared about
You
outside.
took it from me. You took that option away.
And what would have happened if you had gone through, Chrysalis? We talked about that too. An elf walks right into my druid clan where they're no longer welcome, and you would have been killed probably. And now for certain I know you would have, because Yada would have never tolerated you. You would have been damned either way.
So your solution to that was to leave me with the two fairies that hated my guts.
Petra and Basil, they cared about you.
No, they
You
didn't.
know that. You know they cared about you. They wouldn't let you stay and live with us.
Azal, shut up. No, they didn't. They never cared about me. They cared about you. They fed and clothed me because of you. They would physically attack me when you weren't around. And when you left, they turned their backs on me just like you did.
That's not
They
true.
never cared. And it is true. You just choose not to see it. You know, you say I'm selfish, but you're self-centered. All you
Maybe.
focus on is yourself. You choose not to see anything around you. You choose not to see that they treated me badly because they treated you so good, right? That's what was important, right?
Well, I'm sorry I ruined your life, Chrysalis. I'm sorry I'm just the
You
most
didn't.
awful person you ever met. I'm sorry you hate me. I'm sorry I've everything I guess I've done to ruin it, and you know, I had to leave a lot of myself behind too, and I had to leave behind the person I was with you in the Feywild. And it's the only way I knew how to survive. I was never, ever
Okay.
accepted. And I'm still not accepted, not even in this group. Big fucking lizard. She like points at like Ash is like eating bear meat in the corner. Everyone hates me, I guess.
I never said I
There
hated
you go.
you.
Again, everybody hates me. When
Well, you're one to talk,
obviously I
Chrysalis.
don't.
The entire time has been a what was me story from you.
He rolls his eyes at Hazel
Well, whatever,
and
Chrysalis. You know, do what you want. You know, don't include me. I don't care.
shut me down. Shut me down again.
I know what you want me to
huh?
tell you, Chrysalis. I know what you want me to tell you.
No,
Do
just
whatever
do
you
what you're
want.
good at. Do what you're good at. Shut me down. You know, you say
You
you
know,
don't want people in our business, but you literally make it to where they have to be. I've tried talking to you by ourselves, and you shut me down because that's what you're good at. You're good at pretending like things are perfect, right?
I was trying to fix things. I guess that's impossible. And she just turns
Yeah,
around and starts to walk away from you.
he follows you.
You haven't. She's like, you have new friends anyway.
Yeah, yeah, new friends. They're great. I love them. But I came here for you.
What would you find what
And
you're
like
looking
I
for?
said, you're walking away. No, I didn't. I didn't find what I was looking for.
What do you want me to say, Chrysalis? What do you want me to say?
How about you'll try? How about you actually try talking to me alone? You're a coward. And you know what? blood or not, you're still my sister, and I still want to fix things. But it's hard to fix things with a coward. And then he turns and walks away.
I don't think that was called for.
Hazel's just
They'll
got,
say that.
Yeah.
Hazel's just got her back turned and her arms are crossed and
Everything else valid. But I think
Bill,
calling
shut
her
up.
a coward is.
I don't care.
Hey,
I don't care.
Hey.
You threw me under the bus. You said everything was my fault. I'm mad at
Hey,
you too.
I said,
I'm not talking to you right now.
I said most of it, not all of it. But I
guess I'll
think
just
calling
do things by myself now.
I think calling her a coward is a little low.
thank you, Vale.
It might be low.
She says, "You shut up." She's like, I don't expect anyone to understand. I mean, I come from an entirely different world.
You know, I might be able to understand if you explained it. Or tried to explain it. This is the
I
most
can't.
explanation I got from you.
There's parts of me I can't share with you. I can't share with anyone.
No,
Well,
you can't share your entire self. Whatever the fuck you put on in front of you is fake. It's not you. I know you. I lived with
Because
you.
you think you know me. And I'm not a good person.
Well, that's evident.
Phil peeks out behind Crystal.
I have tried everything I can. And I could not get past what I did.
What did you do?
Leave you, you idiot.
Well, there you go. You said it out loud. Took accountability. Now maybe we can move forward.
I just been cursed, my whole life with this. With
Ursa's
bad shit
walks
happening to me.
up to Hazel while she's talking. And he forces a hug on her.
Oh.
And you start to see tears coming down his face. And he looks straight into your eyes and he says, I never forgot you. Ever. And I never will.
She turns around and she gives you a big hug, and I didn't want to forget you. I just didn't know how to live with myself. I missed everything about the Feywild.
Evan, are you crying?
Oh, shut up. I'm about to cry too.
She's like, I miss us spending a lot of time in our hikes and butterflies, and I had to forget about you, but I never let go of it. She holds the little butterfly that she showed you in the past.
You see him get like all choked up, and then he's like, well, I'm glad we had this talk. I'm sorry for leaving you. Maybe I am a little bit selfish. Just a little bit.
Well, to interject, the only reason I'm here is because the two of them told me that Master Tiber and Master Rorik wanted us to go on this quest into the woods.
You told Cor that?
And
I
then they
never
threatened me.
said that.
And then they threatened me.
They threatened you.
No.
We never
Bill,
threatened
you know
you.
what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about at all.
Oh, they're doing it again!
Who gave you guys this map anyways? What did he even say?
Yeah, he said, here's a map. On this map, you'll find the city of Chrysalis. And then I said, ooh, Chrysalis. Sounds like my name. I'd sure like to rule it one day. And then he said, yeah, there's elves there. And then I said, really? And he said, well, there were elves there. And then Hazel walked away, and me and Vale were like, let's go to the city. And yeah,
And now
that's what happened.
And I was trying to convince Rorik to let us go, and that didn't work out. But here we are.
And now we're lost in the woods, and by the gods, what massacred all these wolves?
Oh, that was us.
Oh,
Stella, can you read this map?
What is that you said?
can Hazel read
Um,
that?
This map.
She looks and she takes the map and she's like, well, I actually don't even really need a map. I was gonna say I can probably find the city without the map.
How?
What?
Well, no one asked me. I'm a druid. It's kind of what we do out in the wild. And I am going to attempt to commune with nature. It is my 5th level spell, my only one, and literally the perfect spell for this scenario. I commune with the nature spirits and gain knowledge of surrounding areas and the outdoors. Spell that gives you knowledge of the area within 3 miles of you in caves and other natural underground settings. The radius is limited to 300 feet. Spell doesn't function when nature has been replaced by construction, as in castles and settlements. But I can pick up on locations of settlements, locations of portals to other planes of existence, locations of one challenge rating 10 plus creature, the DM's choice. I could choose whichever I want, basically, or celestial, elemental, fae, fiends, everything, undead. And the most prevalent kind of plant or mineral or beast, and locations of bodies of water. So she's
Very
like,
interesting.
now the question is, do we try and head back and actually follow the map, or try and find a settlement from here?
Try to find the settlement from here.
And you see her kind of go down to like the nearest flower, and you see her kind of hovering her hands around it and like communing with the natural world around her. And it is within 3 miles of you in caves, and then the radius is limited to 300 feet. I'm going to look for locations of settlements. Try and see if I can pick up on the location of a settlement
Okay.
nearby.
So, as you're speaking with the flower, you kind of have like a sensory overload where you're picking up on all sorts of fauna and flora in the area. And in your mind is this almost kind of radar of the surrounding 300 feet of the area. It's all just getting kind of mapped out in your mind. And distinctly to the north of where you're standing, you see a pathway leading to a large stone gate.
Oh, wow. She,
Were
She
we
looks-
like right there the entire time?
it's like right around the corner. She's like, I see a gate of some sort. Follow me. And she's kind of starts walking ahead and going through the forest.
So, as you're wandering through the brush and trees, after walking for about 10 minutes, you come out onto a clearing where there appears to be what once was a large road. It's very overgrown at this point, but the remainders of some kind of ancient road are here.
She kind of relays out to the group. She's saying, I think there used to be a pathway here before it kind of got covered by the terrain. You stick close. I'm pretty sure we can get there quickly.
And so does everyone decide to go down the road?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Might as
So-
well.
I mean,
As you're
otherwise
walking
it's
down-
just lost.
Mhm.
As you're walking down this road, you walk about another 10 minutes when you see above the tree line these very large mountains emerging on the left and right side of this pathway. Between these two mountains, far ahead, the region beyond is kind of shadowed out by these very large, oppressive mountains that are reaching up into the skyline. As you keep wandering down this path, the road begins to become paved. There's this ancient gray stone covered in moss, but would appear to be, at one point, a very well-made pathway. And it's going right in between these two mountains here on either side.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys are walking down this, you find yourself really in this, it's basically a valley between these two large mountains.
Wow. Is there any Elvish on these architects that she potentially could spot out?
Let's see.
I will be helping.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Because we
good.
both speak Elvish, don't we?
I speak Elvish and I am an elf.
I speak Elvish as well. I am not
So
a...
in that case, I want you to do a history check.
History, okay.
And with
Do it-
advantage.
Do you want me
Advantage.
to roll with her, or is it? Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I think
is
it's-
it advantage.
Right, I think it's advantage, or is it?
Mhm, with advantage.
Oh, that's a 1 and a 9. So 10 is the higher number. That sucked.
The rock is so worn down from time, it's hard for you to discern any kind of architectural elements about it.
Hmm.
But as you guys keep walking, in the distance, you see a large gateway. It appears to be on either side of this very large wooden door. There's a stone wall. It's about 50 feet high.
Oof.
Interesting.
And you see what looks like a large figure standing on the side of the door.
A figure? Like a person standing there?
It's too hard for you to tell from this distance.
Oh.
Can I? How far is it from us?
At this point, it's about 20 feet away from you.
I'm gonna slide over to it.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna use one of my spell slots. Hold on.
Can I say something
Yeah,
while he's
I'm-
doing this?
Yeah.
So Hazel kind of like side eyes over to Vale. Sorry, I grazed your nose.
It's fine.
Really thought it was you.
Yeah, well,
It seemed like your motif.
What would you do? Like, do you have a runny nose or something?
I
You know
tried
how
to.
runny nose is?
No, I tried to punch him.
Oh,
keyword being fried.
It's a good thing he's fast.
or you
I can
just suck at
slide
punching.
up to 70 feet, so I'm gonna slide straight in front of the figure.
Oh, the image of him just sliding
So-
away as they're talking.
Yes, as they're bickering, Chrysalis slides away. Within less than a minute, Chrysalis is right there at the front gates. And what appeared to be wood, up close, is far more intricate. Parts of it are wood, but the door appears to be of lavish, seemingly elvish design, with intricate runes and inlays made of silver. And there are glass panes of a deep green color that you can't see through, but make up this very intricate door. The figure that you are seeing is a very large stone statue, standing about 12 feet high, of what looks like some kind of elf in armor with a spear in its hand. On the left side is an identical statue, but one that has crumbled to pieces. over time.
Can I look around on the statue to see if there's any writing on it or anything inscribed on it?
Yes, you can. So roll an investigation.
Okay. Let me see what I have in investigation. Oh, nothing. Okay.
Good luck with that then.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So that's 13.
All right. So the statue is so tall, the most you can do is kind of investigate its feet. And looking about its feet, this thing is very intricately designed and is similar to the door. There's, amongst the stone that it's made of, all these fascinating, intricate silver interweaved engravings. But you're not making out any words on them per se.
What does the door look like to me? Does it look like it's like locked shut, or is does it look like it's easily opened, or?
There are actually two very large and intricate silver handles on either side. The door splits down the middle. On either side, there's these handles, as if you could pull them and open the door.
Are we getting closer to him, or are we still kind of far?
You, by this point, are still about 10 feet away from him.
She just calls out, "You find anything?"
There's a statue and there's a door. I'm gonna try to open it.
Careful.
Okay. And as soon as he says that, he grabs onto the two metal pulleys, and he's gonna try to pull it open.
As Chrysalis reaches out for the two metal handles, a gigantic stone pillar slams to the ground and blocks his path.
Oh, shoot.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You okay?
Yeah, but now I can't open the door.
Well, you notice that the pillar is moving.
Oh. Also, this pillar is moving.
What?
The pillar
Yeah.
swings forward and hits into you. Do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
Frick! It's like a...
I don't think he has anything in dexterity.
I'm not dexterous at all.
Oh my god, poor Chrysalis. That's Vale's job.
Okay. Aww. Do I have inspiration? I don't. Okay, so that's
What
4.
was it?
4.
You are hit, bam, with the impact of this solid stone object. You're lifted off your feet and thrown through the air and land prone onto the ground.
Oh.
You take 6 damage.
Well.
My damage is racking up.
Yeah.
Oh no.
As you're lying on the ground prone, you, now that you're standing a distance away, get a better view of what hit you. It is the hilt of the spear of the elf statue.
Oh.
And as this large stone beam starts to move, you realize that it's attached to this stone statue's arm. And the statue, its eyes start to glow a bright green as it steps forward from its position and starts marching towards you.
Oh my gosh, no.
Hey, you're an elf statue, right?
The statue continues to move slowly towards you.
I'm an elf. I'm Chrysalis.
He's like walking through. Oh.
You watch as if almost in slow motion, the statue lifts the spear, pulls it back over its shoulder, and begins to slam it down towards the ground where you're laying.
Oh my god.
Okay.
How
Is
far
it
am I
rolling
from
to
him?
hit me?
Well, what do you want to do?
It depends on what the statue is doing. If the statue is aiming directly for me, I need to know if it breaks my AC.
Well, the spear is slowly, with some velocity. Basically, this thing is so big that it's moving with a lot of velocity, but its movement is slow from the size of it.
Okay,
But you're
so I
watching
know
as
what
this
I'll do.
spear is coming down towards you.
I am gonna shoot off. I'm gonna shoot off a 3rd level snowball at this giant statue.
Do it.
Okay, let me see how this works. I haven't used this one in a while. Okay, I'm also gonna do this under a hindered spell. So make a dexterity saving throw for me of 16 or higher. So this is at disadvantage.
You miss.
Oof.
Okay, I think you still take half damage.
Okay.
Okay, yep. Yep. Okay, so you are going to take half of 8d6 cold damage.
Okay.
So let me just get on my dice.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do.
All right, so I will just roll 4 and then roll the 4 again. So that's 6 plus, and then 1 and 1 is 2 plus 4, or plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. And then let me just roll these 4 again. This 3rd level. 1 and 1 is 2, plus 4 is 6, plus 5 is 11, so 10 plus 11 is 21, plus 4 is 25 halved. 25 halved.
Damn, that's a lot. That's
Damn,
crazy,
dude.
actually.
Okay. So, as you hurl this giant snowball at this golem, you manage to knock the trajectory of its spear off just slightly. And you hear a huge rumbling impact as this spear lands just to the right of you, missing you. The rest of the group are watching this happen as well.
Can I cast a spell?
I was going to say I'm going to grab onto the spear and hold on to it. So that way he can't hit me with the spear anymore.
Okay. You grab onto the tip of the spear, and you manage to grab onto it and secure a hold as you feel it start to lift up from the earth.
I'm trying to do like a pole, like he's wrapped around it like almost like a pole.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just clinging onto it.
You are successfully doing that. You are lifting into the air, and as you do that, everyone roll initiative.
Oh. Good lord. I think Ash is gonna have fun fighting this statue.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
This is gonna be a good fight.
It was 10 for me.
Shit.
Wait, do I roll initiative too?
Everyone.
Yes. Everybody. So, what did you get, Sydney?
10.
A 14 for Hazel.
Hold on.
Let me change your AC back on the screen. She is now at 15 on her AC. After her leather armor.
11.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'm going to uncanny metabolism.
Okay.
Ooh, I forgot what that does. Oh, it's the what does it do again?
It resets my focus points,
Oh, hell yeah.
and
Good.
I regain 1d6 plus 3. And I rolled a
Oh,
12.
hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Very good. As the group all engage in battle with this giant creature, it turns its attention to all of them, lifting its spear up high with Chrysalis riding on it.
Oh, that's not good.
I have a question before we start. How high is the spear?
Well, the statue itself is about 12 feet high. Raising the spear above its head, you're about 16 feet in the air.
Okay. Would it
So-
require an action or a turn to try and jump on top of its head?
It would require an action on your turn,
Okay.
but you could attempt it.
Okay.
Jake, you've never played Shadow of the Colossus, but you are right now.
Mm-hmm. Literally. Hey, heard the echo, Donny. So it's funny.
So, suddenly you guys feel this wave of energy seem to emanate from this large creature. And it's just this invisible wave that washes over all of you. And you suddenly realize that you're having a harder time moving.
Oh, no.
And you have had slow cast upon you.
Oh, no. That has for movement speed, isn't it?
So all of you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's awful.
I think I have a good wisdom. Hold
I
on.
have 0 in wisdom.
That made me laugh actually with Vale. That's kind of funny.
That 20.
Oh! Guys, we've been on one today. Let's go.
I
That's a
do have 0
17 for
wisdom.
Hazel.
That's a 6 for Chrysalis.
That's a 5 for Vale.
The twinning. 17 for Hazel.
Okay.
Does Ash even have any wisdom?
Plus 2.
Okay,
in
that's
wisdom
actually
saving.
that's actually not bad.
It is more than me. I have +1 for some reason, but I have really good
0.
charisma.
Hazel is +6. It's crazy.
So Vale, Chrysalis, and Core are all affected by this spell.
God damn it.
And if an affected target's speed is halved, it takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and it can't make reactions.
Oh. So is that only has
no.
Chrysalis and Vale?
Chrysalis, Vale, and Core. On its turns,
We can't do what?
Reactions.
Can't make
Reaction.
reactions. My only healing spell is a reaction.
Oh.
so
that's
on its
awful.
turns,
My health is awful right. Oh, it's not awful, but it's
So on its turns, it can take either an action or a bonus action, but not both. It can only make one attack if it takes the attack action.
No.
If it casts a
way.
spell with a somatic component, there is a 25% chance the spell fails as a result of the target making the spell's gestures too slowly.
Oh, that's so
And
fucked up.
And an affected target repeats the save at the end of each of its turns, ending the spell on itself on a success.
Wow.
Damn.
That's crazy. Why didn't I ever think of that one? That's a good spell. That's messed up though. We're good though, Ash. Hazel and Ash were like,
So now it is Hazel's turn.
okay. So he's still on this guy?
Yeah.
He's still
He
riding
is.
it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
very slowly.
Let's be below his feet, so I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cast 20 feet below this statue. I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth. So
Okay.
you're gonna have to make a Dex saving throw of 14 or higher,
Okay.
and on a fail, you'll take 3d12
Fucked us.
bludgeoning damage. But it's under him, 20 feet under him.
How high?
So it'd be 14 or higher, and I'm gonna position it where it is just hitting his legs.
You miss.
Oh, fuck. Okay, but the earth still around it is still difficult terrain. So until it is cleared, which you can attempt to try and clear it on your turn, but each 5-foot portion of squares requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand. But each square foot is difficult terrain.
Okay. How many square feet?
So if it's 20 feet, it's basically surrounded around his feet. I'm going to try and keep it where it's a little bit away from, because I don't know how close the group is compared to him. They're not like right under him, are they?
No, not directly under him. You guys are probably about 10 feet in front of him.
So I'm going to keep it like, so we're like 5 feet from this. But he's in it, and I'm going to have it be that it's,
Okay.
5
So
feet for each portion. You have to.
the ground around this giant statue starts to crack and ripple, and the ground gets all jagged.
Oh, so
and
good. You
difficult
still take half
to
as much
move around.
damage. You still
Okay.
take half as much. So that's 11, 10, 5. So 26.
Okay.
So half of 26.
The tremors from this earth erupting seem to shake up this statue, and Chrysalis can feel himself getting jolted around on the tip of this spear.
Oof. And I think I have a good idea here. Let's see here. Aha. So I'm going to place. How far can I go out? So I'm gonna have her place down what looks to be on the ground like a totem out of like almost a see-through totem of a hawk spirit.
Interesting.
It runs out to about 60 feet. Okay, it's a 30-foot aura radius around that point where I put it, and any creature. So the hawk spirit is a consummate hunter, aiding you and your allies with its keen sight. When a creature makes an attack roll against a target in the spirit's aura, you can use your reaction to grant advantage to that attack roll. In addition, you and your allies have advantage on wisdom perception checks while in the area.
Ooh, good shit.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'll help you guys hopefully a little bit, and I can use my reaction to give you guys advantage on your attack roll.
Okay, very good.
Whoever I want to give it to, basically.
By the
Anyone
way,
within a 30
hold
foot
on.
radius.
Just want to see something.
And that's the only one I can use for the day. So you have 30 feet
and-
next to Hazel.
At the end of your turn here, Kevin, roll a wisdom saving throw to see if you break the slowness.
Oh, actually, she wasn't affected, was she?
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
Okay. So she's good on that, and it is the end of my turn.
Okay.
It was just me and Vale.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
and
right.
Core.
Sorry. And Core.
And
And
Core.
Core.
So
Okay.
now it is Core's turn. So Core is going to. So you watch Core stomp the ground, and a live wire of lightning shoots across the ground and into the leg of the golem.
Ooh.
So you watch as this electric bolt seems to travel up the statue's leg. And the golem seems to freeze in place momentarily. It is now Ash's turn.
Come on, Ash, break that statue.
I'm going to run up to the statue and punch the statue.
Punch that statue.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'm going to cast Radiant Talons.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, that one's good.
What does that do? Oh, Radiant Talons. Okay, got you.
I'm blind, I think.
Uh-huh.
I am blind.
What? What happened?
Nothing. 17 to hit.
You miss. You slash out at the statue and just are barely out of reach.
Oh. Swing at him again with my Radiant Talons.
Do it.
It's a nat 20.
Yeah, baby! How many nat 20s tonight, guys? Woo! That one hits. Okay.
So it would be, instead of 1d8, it's 2d8s.
Yes. You double it up.
Double it up.
Dang. 3 damage.
Three?
That
3
sucks.
damage.
Oh,
I rolled a 1 and a 2. Yeah.
Damn.
So Ash pulls after that initial miss. He recollects himself, curls back his fist, slashes through the air with these talons. He makes contact, but it just kind of grazes across the creature.
Oh.
And then I'm
That
gonna
sucks.
flurry of blows.
Ooh. Punch that statue.
So a 23 to hit and a 16 to hit.
The first one hits.
Hmm.
Nine damage.
You punch at the statue's legs and manage to make contact with it, but it has little effect. I will also remind you, though, while this is all happening, the statue is not moving.
Interesting.
So now it is Chrysalis's turn.
This is scary. You're up there on him.
How far away am I from his head?
So you are. It's the spear is fully lifted above his. He's holding it above his arm, above his shoulder. You are about 6 feet above his head. And of course, from where you're at, the head is not directly below you. It's kind of to your right.
Okay, so instead of trying to jump on this head, since I am right above his head,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a chance. I'm so scared right now. I'm gonna take a chance. Okay. Hold on, let me see how the spell works. Okay, cool.
Swing
I
big.
have to see it.
Swing
I
big.
have to
You
see
can do
it.
this.
Okay, so I just have to see you.
Remember, it's somatic. Make sure it's not just somatic.
Okay. So I am going to cast a hindered frostburn.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay.
This is a very big spell. It's at disadvantage
Why is disadvantage? Oh, why? Because of the.
because of the hindrance.
So I'm gonna use my reaction. Is he 30 feet from me?
Yeah, he's within 30 feet.
Then I'm gonna use my reaction
No.
to give him advantage.
No. It gives the golem disadvantage because
Oh,
it's a
him.
hindered spell.
Does he have to do it himself? He has to roll against it,
Okay.
or do you attack
No,
roll?
so a hindered
How does it work?
spell is disadvantage on saving
okay. But is
throws.
it? I got you. Is the saving throw one not an attack roll one?
It's a saving throw.
Okay, so I can't help you with that one then.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Very good.
basically, the golem has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Okay, got you.
Okay.
Oh,
He's using mad
okay.
magic.
Okay. I really hope this hits.
I hope so.
So yeah, disadvantage 16 or higher.
Okay.
Come on.
You hit.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, ball.
Oh my god. Okay.
God.
This is a very powerful spell.
Come on, baby.
I would have cried if I lost it. Okay. Okay, so it is. Hold on, let me check. This is 78 cold damage, and this is the one where it's black frost.
Ooh. Okay.
So it's called Frostburn, and let me roll the damage real quick.
Come on, baby. You got this. Hit him hard.
78. So here's 3 of them. 7, 1, and 8.
Oof.
I don't know if you can see
So
that.
16.
8. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
16.
16, right?
And I got 4 more.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. So 16.
1 and 5 is 6. Plus 6 is 12. Plus 16 is... I don't know. I can't do math. 12 plus 16. And then I have 1 more.
28. 28.
One more. And then that is 8. Another 6.
So 6. So plus. So 34.
Plus 4 for his ice.
So
So
38.
that's 38 damage.
Oh my god.
God.
Woo!
Nice.
Whoa.
That was his 5th level. I only have 1 more slot.
Oh my god, dude.
For
That's
the
crazy.
That's insane,
on.
dude. What a
Okay.
what a play.
Describe the spell for me. What happens?
So I think I'm gonna have it where you know how Chrysalis's eyes turn a different color sometimes when he gets emotional or scared.
Mhm.
Instead of turning white, his eyes go jet black.
Ooh.
Hmm.
And when he does, black frost just shoots
Oof.
out of one of his
Ooh.
hands
Hmm.
directly at the golem's forefront, right here.
Oh.
And it basically, the way this spell describes it, is it kind of latches on and starts spreading around the creature.
All right. So the motionless golem begins to be covered in this creeping black ice. It is covering its chest and most of its shoulders and arms and working its way down to his lower torso.
Let me
Is
check
that-
something real quick.
Mhm.
Okay, so... Okay, so what this spell also does is your speed is reduced by 15 feet. You have
Wow.
disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws.
Very good.
Wow. And so he's also stuck behind my erupting earth. So it's half and what has difficult terrain, which halves movement, and then that also takes away 5, right?
Yes.
That's it.
Wow.
The spell does 15. It's reduced by 15 feet. The spell does
Wow.
that.
Oof. So he's
Damn.
basically like barely moving at this point.
Okay. So,
Unless he takes an
It
action to break
is-
the stone. That I have.
Is that
Did
all
you
for your
say
turn?
that slow stops me from doing my bonus action?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so then it is the end of my turn.
All right. It is now Vale's turn.
Vale.
Get it, Vale.
Then. Well, I'm slow right now, so let's see.
Why is everyone moving faster? I like the idea of them just being super slow. They're like slow motion jumping.
What's going on?
Let's see. I don't know.
Pick something big.
Okay.
Because I have a plan.
Doesn't have a brain, so I can't do that.
He's like, hey.
Hey.
Snatcher looks back. I have a brain. I have feelings.
Oh. It's stone, right?
Mm-hmm. Here's a B.
Okay. I'm gonna use the Ren Cushion Grappler.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna shoot it into the creature and pull down and try to get it prone.
While you do that, you're gonna see Hazel's eyes kind of dart towards you a little. Yeah. Kind of sound goes. I'm gonna give you my reaction. Give yourself advantage to the attack roll.
Okay. Give it a shot.
Chrysalis sees you about to shoot, and I feel like he hugs that spear.
He's like, oh no, it's
Really
just about to go
tightly.
down.
This would be a called shot, right? So it's
This would be a
disadvantage.
called shot. Yep.
So if I give Vale advantage, should that make it null or just straight roll or what?
Yeah, it would just be a normal roll then.
A normal roll?
Vale.
Mm-hmm. Rather than a
Use my-
disadvantage.
Come on, I'm
Use
giving
my
my
sparkle.
reaction.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
17.
Ooh.
Come on.
You fire off the grappler. It shoots through the air, up towards the golem's chest, but you misaligned the length of the grappling gun, and
Damn
it
it.
simply, after it reaches its full extent, it simply just falls to the ground.
Oh, damn it. It's hard to hit this thing. It's awful.
Oh, and then I have to roll to see if I broke the slow, right?
Yes. You do.
Oh, I never did that.
Oh wait, yes, you need to do that as well. So
Never
you go
did
ahead,
that.
Sydney, and then Jake, you do it as well.
Oh, I didn't. That's a 7.
Aw.
No, you did not. Yeah.
I also rolled a 7 because I have
Weird.
a +1 in wisdom. So
Twinning.
Mm.
I am
Yeah,
also
nope.
slow.
You're slow, bros.
They hit him with the worst part, the wisdom.
So
I thought I had really good wisdom, but I guess I don't.
Do you have to ask that for Chrysalis?
So is that all for your turn, Sydney?
I'm gonna try again with the Ren Cushion Grappler.
Okay.
No, is it only one action though, or bonus action because of the slow?
If it is a
though?
bonus action, you can't. But if you
Oh.
have 2 actions, you can.
I do have 2 actions.
Okay. Sweet.
Also, I never added my 8, but it's okay. I'll add it this time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
I hope I hit with this. What's 8 plus 18?
That would be 26.
Yeah, 26.
So 26 to hit.
Oof.
You hit.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
I'm gonna pull down. as hard as
Okay.
I can. All my strength. Try to get it prone.
You fire off the Rain Cushion Grappler. This time, it hits its mark. The rope seems to be at its full extension of length. It lands right in the center of this creature's chest. And you start pulling with all your might to try and bring this creature down. But the motionless golem does not move.
Damn it.
Does he still give you damage?
Well, yeah, you can roll damage on it.
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus. Oh no, 1d6 plus 4. I can't read.
No, you're fine.
So 8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage.
At least that's good. He's got something.
I just saw
So-
it
Damn
damage.
the statue. I
As
know,
you're
yeah.
as you're pulling on the grappling gun, trying to get this golem to move, suddenly its eyes start to glow a very vibrant green color. And it begins to slowly shift and move again. And it directs its focus, tilts its head slowly, and directs its focus at Vale.
Oh no.
Oh,
Why would I do
God.
that?
The eyes continue to grow in the intensity of this green light. And all at once, a blast of green energy erupts from the statue's eyes, and the bolt of energy begins to make its way directly at intense speed down towards Vale.
I have a
And-
question.
Mhm.
Is this an attack roll?
Yes, it is.
Then it is at disadvantage because of my spell.
It's very interesting. I guess we'll have to see if that takes effect.
Everyone's delaying
I
it.
knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
As we end our session.
No,
Wait,
Robert.
I have a question. We all have a question. Delay it. Oh my
Wait,
god.
did you just say we end session?
Yes.
Robert, no.
What a monster.
You're the king
Another
of
week.
doing this.
Another week.
So, until next time. Good night,
Thank
everybody.
you. Good night.
Night.